up, guys? In this video we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin's pattern right now. Will the trend break? We're also going to have a look at some of the altcoins right now. The market is currently slightly on a downwards trend, of course, and we're going to be having a look at Dogecoin specifically because we are about to break down. So let's start off with Bitcoin, guys, real quick and see what's up. As you guys can see, we are making higher lows right here, higher lows, and the trend is your friend until it bends. You guys know this. We are currently also in a channel, as you guys can see right here. So if I draw this out right here, we are in a channel. So will we get a bounce essentially to the upside? So let's have a look. First of all, you could count this as an Elliott Wave. As you guys can see right here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then essentially this can be the fifth wave before seeing an ABC correction or essentially a break to the upside. It's going to be very interesting if we do break down to the downside. In my opinion, we're probably and most likely going to retest this level right here, which is a 31,000, and still bearish, guys, still pretty bearish overall. We did have a crossover moving average right here, as you guys can see, which is a we're about to have a bull cross, a golden cross right here. You know, they don't really mean a lot to me right here. The death cross is more important on the daily time frame. So let's have a look on the daily time frame, guys. We are approaching the death cross right here, as you guys can see. Bitcoin is currently dumping right now, actually, as I'm speaking. So we are actually making all-time lows today. So it's kind of interesting that I'm making this video right now so late, because I usually never make it this late. Anyways, we got the 50 moving average right here crossing over the 200 moving average. We still haven't been able to break above the 200 moving average. Yesterday, it seems like we tried to make an attempt right here, or sorry, not yesterday, a few days ago, we tried to make an attempt, and we essentially got rejected by the 200 moving average. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens here tomorrow. This is going to be very, very close, guys, very close call. Will the death cross be safe, and essentially we're going to see the 50 moving average do something like that? I don't think so. The only way that's going to happen is if we see a nice little momentum by Bitcoin, you know, to about 43,000, which would essentially change the average. And if that does happen, then, you know, that's a 20% increase. Usually on Fridays, Bitcoin usually dump. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. Having a look at the exponential moving average, as you guys can see right now, we still haven't been able to break above the 55 EMA ribbon. So it's been actually since May 12th, a little bit over a month. We've been trending below it, and essentially we haven't been able to break above it. And now we once again are getting rejected right below it. On the 4-hour time frame, we just broke below it on the last hourly candle, and it was essentially a confirmation. Now, guys, on the 1-hour time frame, it's actually pretty interesting. If I take off these EMA ribbons and I zoom out a little bit, we are actually breaking down. If I do draw this trend line right here and I put it closer, we did have a nice little breakout. But you know, it depends how you guys want to draw it. I like to draw it close to the to the touches right here. So you know, it looks like on the 1 hour we are breaking down, and we could possibly see a move right here. You know, who knows? It's going to be very interesting to see what happens essentially in the next couple of hours. Let's have a look at some of the support resistance right here. Let's zoom out a little bit. So we do have some support right here, as you guys can see. If I take out the VPV, our volume profile, real quick, fixed range, let me take it out and extend it right here. As you guys can see, the point of control is at 36,781. So in my opinion, we still possibly can come back to this region before seeing a bounce back up if we go below the point of control right here, which is the red line essentially. So you know, that's going to be pretty bearish, and we're essentially going to most likely retest the 30,000 level. Anyways, moving on into the Bitcoin dominance, something very important I want to have a look at right now. A lot of money. The Bitcoin dominance is actually down, so we are actually getting rejected right here, which is quite interesting. And you could actually trade this chart right here, the BTCD DOM on Binance Future. So it's actually very interesting. They have a chart like this, and you guys should try it out, of course. Moving on to the altcoins, this is a total altcoin chart right here, as you guys can see. We are entering a horizontal triangle. So if I draw this out here, let me go on the daily time frame so it's actually better on the eyes. So right now we are entering a tightening range on the altcoins. The reason why I'm looking at the total altcoins is because that will really redirect everything. And of course with Bitcoin, depending on Bitcoin, if Bitcoin pumps, altcoins will pump. If Bitcoin dump, altcoins will dump. So everything's gonna depend on that at the end of the day. And we are entering a tightening range right now, guys. As you guys can see, the range is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So we will see either a break up to the upside or a breakdown to the downside. Everything is going to be, you know, said within the next couple of days, in my opinion, or even this weekend. Moving on into Dogecoin, guys, really crazy, or not really crazy, but I know you guys, there's a lot of Dogecoin fans out there. We are actually holding right now at the support, very critical support level. If this support region does break, I wouldn't be surprised if we see 24, and then my next target would essentially be 8 cents. A lot of people have been calling Doge to come back to to the 1 cent area, to the 10 to 1 cent area. That's most likely gonna happen, guys. Doge is just a meme; it has no value, so we're most likely gonna probably crash back down here. No, I'm not a hater. I'm a realist. That would be essentially an 81% dump. That's very realistic. Of course, if this trend line breaks, which is the 30 cent region. Having a look at the VPVR real quick, if I take this and bring it right here, we are actually below the point of control, which is another negative sign. And also, we do have some volume decreasing right here, as you guys can see. So, we got a lot of negative news on Doge, and nothing too much to be said over here. This is today's crypto update, guys. If you guys like this video, of course, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.